Hi, Northwood families. This is Dina Beck, principal at Northwood, sharing with you another story. I wanted to plug some things, so not only is it important to read every night and to read for that 15 minutes to help your child really boost their reading and vocabulary and that sharing time, but also math is very important. But there are ways to include reading and math together, so you kind of double dip a little bit. So one thing that is available to families, and this is all families everywhere, is there is an app or website, depending on which you have better access to, and it's called Bedtime Math. I have it on my phone, and you can see right there, it says Bedtime Math is the app, and I open it up, and it has this little bedtime math that comes up, and it has a problem of the day. I do this with my daughter already, and I do the math problem of the day, and it tells you, it has a little thing to read about, and so it has a little story that, a little something to read to them, and then it has for the little tiny ones, our preschoolers, our kindergartners. And so this question is how many steps you take to get from your bed to the door, count them up, and so the kids can practice counting, when they get out of their bed, and how many steps does it take to get to the door. And then they have a little answer. If there's an answer, of course, this one's going to be different because of, everybody's bed is someplace different. They also have one for what they call the little kids. So they have, if you take 9 steps starting with your left foot, how many do you take with each foot? Which took more? So then the kids actually have to do some problem solving with this. And then they have a bonus question as well. And then for our older students, so we're looking at our second, third, maybe even fourth graders, they usually have like a problem to answer. So this is a nice way to share math with your family. And it's a bedtime, like you do your bedtime story, you pull this up and you have this. And as I said, there's also a website with it, and they actually have worksheets. They have these same questions if you do not have the ability to pull the app up. And so there's a great free resource for you to do a little bit of math with a little bit of reading, and again, that bonding time with your family. And so I'm in the library to plug some of our books that deal with math. These are some of my favorites from when I was in the classroom when I taught, and I love what comes in 2s, 3s, and 4s. I love math fables, and this author, Greg Tang, also has some other great ones out there that are on math. 12 ways to get to 11, which is fun little problem solving, different ways, how do you get to 11? How much is a million? Because a million is a big number. How do we talk about that? And then we also, and that's another book I was going to share another day, but we also have Give Me Half by Stuart J. Murphy. And Stuart J. Murphy is one of my favorite authors for children's books on talking about math. And at the end of every book that he has some information for adults and kids on ways you can use this book to introduce an idea. So with that, I'm going to share Give Me Half. I have one whole pizza, and it's all for me. I'm going to get some pizza, just you wait and see. I know you want some pizza, sis. You only get one slice. You'd better give me more than that. Why can't you be nice? And so for some parents, you might recognize some of this conversation with your own children. You have to share the pizza. It must be split in 2. The pieces should be cut the same for each of you. So the parent comes in and slices the pizza. So we have the pizza sliced. See, we had the whole one, and now we have these pieces sliced. 1/2 pizza and 1/2 pizza make one whole pizza. So 1/2 can be written this way, 1/2 and 1/2 is 1. 1/2 plus 1/2 is 1. What is behind her back? The last can of juice, I think. If he takes some juice from me, I won't have much to drink. I gave you half of mine, so you must give me half of yours too. I'll give you just a sip, but not until I'm through. Split the juice in half. Again, you have to share. And when you pour it out, make sure you pour it fair. So 1/2 a can of juice and 1/2 a can of juice equals 1 whole can of juice. Again, we see this 1/2, and 1/2 is 1. 1/2 plus 1/2 is 1. I know she has some cupcakes. I saw her with a pack. I'm going to hide my cupcakes and save them for a snack. Hey, what's that on your chair? You'd better give me some. I'm going to eat them both myself and leave you just a crumb. Your cupcakes must be shared, and do I need to repeat? You both get half the pack, and don't you two dare cheat. So we have, again, 1 cupcake and 1 cupcakes make a pack of 2 cupcakes. So this is a different way to show half. So 1 and 1 is 2. 1 plus 1 is 2 equals 2. And 1 is 1/2 of 2. I have a stack of cookies and you get just 1 bite. You'd better give me half that stack or else I'll start a fight. Hey, wait. Too late. What happened? The cookies fell. Oh my goodness, there's a big food fight going on. We don't want that. There are cookies on the floor and pizzas everywhere. There's juice spilt on the table and sticky stuff under my chair. We're going to be in trouble. We've made a big mess, but I have made no more than you, and you have made no less. We'd better each clean half. There's so much work to do. We'll be done in half the time if Buddy helps us too. So the dog is helping them clean up. So I hope you enjoyed that. Again, a great way to introduce math with our reading and share that. And again, using our bedtime math app. And also what I wanted to share with this as well is you can explore. They have all the different days from the past, and they have the surprise, which they get a random one from before. And then also, again, they have that website, www.bedtimemath.org. Hope you enjoy this and look forward to seeing all this great learning being brought to the classroom. See you soon.